But here we go. Here is the start of the race. Here is split 1 getting underway. The track is hot. Round 4 is go, and immediately there's going to be a big jump and a big attack. You can see already that there is a push for position being made. Cranky's on the inside. Legacy is got a boxed in. They've got nowhere to go. Green is trying to get their own space on the course. They've got the 2 JSR cars up ahead, and they got a bone to pick from last time. So immediate open sweep is going to be the name of the game. Ruiz is going to be having a bit of a altercation with the other ZR car. Dex is going to follow behind, and they're going to be usurping their position. Cranky's at the bottom of GTPs. Meanwhile, in the GT category, we can see side by sides, 2x2. Noah's Ark will be proud as you go through. Plugger carried Bradders Carino all in the same pocket of about 0.3 of a second, all jostling for position. It's like dominoes. That concertina effect is going to be hitting hard. You've got to be careful of the cars around you. My White Worm is going to be very quickly under pressure to get things going. Nope, do not exit to the pre-race menu. This is why I do not like running with just keyboard controls alone. A very solid start indeed from a lot of the field here. Plugger along with Chorolo. So Chorolo's actually had a bit of an off. That's why they conceded positions. Beats and Bradders squabbling side by side just behind. Going right into each other's flanks as they go into this second sector here. Bit of a bump up on the wheels. Bradders will be on the defensive. Beats is right there though on the inside. Refuses to yield an inch. Here comes Quirino on the offensive as well, trying to make this a 3-way battle. Bradders is going to remain defensive, all on the inside of the hairpin. Slightly better exit though from Beats. Could set himself up here. Bit of slide, a little bit of a tail kick. Contact made between the two. Bradders is going to go down a spot, but will it make it 2? Quirino still on the inside there, and they have actually tailed back. They're not going to commit to taking that full move. If you've stuck it out this far, thank you very much, of course, for watching. Oh no, COD! COD has spun! That is COD backwards in the chicane coming out of Sector 2. And he has dropped, I repeat, he has dropped completely. The only person he's had, oh, never mind, Ruiz has just disconnected. So COD is now last. In the GTP class, this has gone from hero to 0 for him, and he's gonna have to work dang hard to get himself back on form. Really challenging for that spot, but they're gonna be squared in. That's gonna be one of the GTs. That's Beats, and you can see the strategic play. This is another strategic element, using the GT cars as a bit of a blocker. Yes, Cranky was able to get alongside, but they weren't able to get ahead because Beats was right in the way of their line they would have taken. So Villa, thank you very much for capturing the clip. Let's put it up on the minicam here. Let's see exactly what happens. So goes into the chicane. Just see, oh yeah, it just takes a bit too much of the curb, and that's all she wrote. So Chorolo is going to be immediately under pressure. Plugger's going to go side by side with them. Let's check and see their perspective directly. Oh, you can see and really feel the attack coming through. Plugger's going to be switching right to left. Oh no, bit of a slide, bit of fishtailing. Not sure if it was contact. Plugger's going to be resigned down to P6 in the group. Chorolo and Energy are now going to fight each other out for the space and for the battle honour of P4. Although this will give a chance for Plugger to get back involved. Beats is here too. Turned quickly into a quartet of cars fighting for one spot. Chorolo, tiny bit of slip angle, looks like. Oh no, looks like something's happened. No, we lost Plugger. We have lost Plugger, so all of a sudden the fight of 4 has gone down to a fight of 3. That is brutal. Out of nowhere as well. You see Bradders and Danny going for a bit of a drag race into turn 1 here. Danny's got some speed on Bradders right now. Legacy is going to come in, make it almost 3 wide. I think Danny made the choice to dip out of that one, just owing to the fact that he could not get round, as well as potentially have to fight space with Legacy. There is the helicopter. Best shot it can. See Asalale on the outside here. Vanquish getting sort of a squeeze, and here we go. The fight back on. Now racing each other down and into the first corner. It's a proper drag race. This is fight for the lead between the two. Immediate is going to be the attack from Green, side by side all the way. Vanquish is not going to yield though. He's going to hold that line all the way in the outside. Turn 3, perfect exit there. Vanquish is going to be back up ahead. Green has to tuck back in. This really is turning out to be the major fight of the race, if not fight of the season thus far. Who is going to take it here? Vanquish is looking like the favourite as we come through. Final couple of corners now, and a bit of a desperate... Oh no, it's a slide from Green. That's going to seal the deal. Vanquish comes through to take the checkered flag and the win here for Split 1. What a run for Vanquish here. Fair play. Green, I think with the penalties anyway, he would not have got it, but still, well fought, hard fought to the very end. Cod coming in P3 as well. A ridiculously good recovery and a solid result from him. Legacy in 4th, with Iceman coming through in 5th place here. And then finally, Cranky into P6, completing the GTP order. Zemgezin locks this one in. It's a double win for JSR, and it's a strong finish. Zemgezin comes across the line, carried in tow. P1 and P2 for GT. Great stuff. Great racing all round. Great stuff there. See, here we are on the tower. Cod, Green, and then Vanquish to finish. Excellent driving from the whole field. Let's take a look at those standings then, that race result. You can see right here, Vanquish, Green, Cod Chaos, Legacy, Iceman, Higher Cranky for the GTPs. Unfortunately, we said goodbye to Ruiz Racer early on, just one stop into the race. Then with the GTs, you had Mgezin carried and Kirino with the podium, followed by Beats, Avocado, Bradders, Zoom, Energy, Danny, Horizon, and I Might Worm to finish. Losing Plugger and Chorolo due to DCs, and Asalale with an unfortunate miscalculation. Unfortunately, that left them out of fuel and out of the race. But that's where we close it out, and that's where we close things here for tonight, folks.